Jacob Welsh, Public Information Officer for Pacific Northwest Team 2. And if you look around here, all we see is rain. So that four-letter word we've all been waiting for, R-A-I-N, rain. Here you have it.
Good afternoon, Kyle Cannon Operations. So starting on the south end of the fire in branch 13, a significant amount of moisture occurred out on the fire today, especially in the south area down here. Pretty much patrol along the burnout was what was accomplished today for the most part, as well as up into Bravo 1 with mostly a patrol show in the rain. Coming around into branch 15, from the Van Duzen Road out to in here around Green Mountain, when the afternoon rain abated, we went in and started mopping up in there. This piece down into the west fork of the Van Duzen, with the amount of rain that we had, we're looking at potentially going a bit closer in there to remove some of the burnout that was going to be required. So that'll be a scouting mission that'll be happening. Still patrol status between the Van Duzen and Ruth Lake, and then full mop-up still going on in here amongst the structures around Ruth and along Mad River Road. Pretty much patrol status in here today, but the masticators are still working on the 12 road, and there's still dozer work for going on with contingency lines out to the north. Thanks.
So the rain means it's a reprieve for the firefighters out here. We have a little bit of an advantage to get underneath the canopies of the trees and start mopping up the areas of concern. Right now we're working out towards Journey's Inn off the Mad River Road. Versus we were able to successfully burn around these structures, and now we have an opportunity to do some mop up with Mother Nature giving us a head start on it. So some of the concerns, sometimes your fuels are shaded. You could have isolated pockets of green fuels, so during the mop up phase, if you're not mopping up correctly, some of those edges can enter green fuels, unburnt fuels, and then progress and create more fire spread. So that's what we're trying to reduce, is the fire spread once the weather shifts into a drier pattern. So as you can see, even though it's raining out here, if you go through the soils, you can see it's still dry. So I have the crews out here going through and gritting and making sure that we're not getting any flare-ups. So like I said, even if it's raining, the canopy covers the ground layer here. So.
There's a masticator removing fuel on the burn side.
Well, yeah, as you can see, the rain's helping us do our job right now. They were only predicting a small amount of rain, 1/10 of an inch, but we've already gotten quite a bit more than that, which is really helping with the efforts. We completed our burn show 2 nights ago. Smith River Hotshots did a fantastic job, along with working with the CAL FIRE folks and multiple other agencies, and pulling off what was a very difficult piece of line to have to prep and then burn and hold. And everything went really smooth, didn't have any spot fires, and we're able to get really good depth on our black. You know, with this extended drought that we've had, this rain's definitely helping right now, but we are getting you know, expecting to have some more warming and drying trends here coming in the next week with some northerly winds. So there is still some work to do ahead of us, making sure that the line is secure. There's some interior pockets that hadn't burned that will still continue to consume. So we're going to keep monitoring that, keep our engines and crews engaged and trying to actively mop up and make sure this thing is put to bed for good.